Hey y'all.
Hey.
So today we're going to be planting some potatoes. I need to check on my cows. I've got 1 cow and 2 heifers that are due to calve any day, it looks like. I'm going to be trying to put our chicken coop back where it belongs. From the wind blew it over. It was like a free building somebody gave us.
It's not a very fancy coop, it's a plastic building.
Yes.
And it got blown.
But it works good for chickens. They don't care what it looks like. I just need to move it back to where it's supposed to be and anchor it down, put roost and nesting boxes in it. So y'all come along with us today as we go through this day.
We are going to plant these potatoes. We cut them and let them kind of get a scabbed over. You want them to dry, and then we took pieces that had eyes. You can actually cut them smaller, but this is what we did. Some of them are whole because they didn't get a lot of eyes grown on. We are using grocery store organic potatoes. I couldn't get seed potatoes this year, and a lot of years I just use grocery store organic potatoes because they do really well for us. They grow. They don't get huge because obviously they're not big potatoes, but hey, they're potatoes. So we're happy with that. Last year I was able to get seed potatoes and they did all right. We had fresh ground that was really hard, so they didn't do as good as I'd hoped. But hopefully this year we will have a really, really good harvest of potatoes. And my suggestion would be definitely buying organic grocery store potatoes, because I believe the non-organic are treated so that they won't sprout, which obviously you want them to sprout. So anyways, we just bought multiple bags of potatoes, let them start to sprout and grow eyes, and then cut them, let them scab over. And we just did this yesterday, so it's not like they had to go a long time to scab over. And then we're just gonna plant them, I think, what, like a foot apart?
Yeah, a foot.
A foot apart with this cut side down on the ground, and then we're gonna cover them up with a few inches of our mulch. So
I ran a tape line down the row, so that'll just kind of give us our 1 foot spacing.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Alright, so we got 2 rows put in the ground, and we have enough potatoes to do a whole another row. So we're moving a stake. We're doing 3 feet apart. So we can put a stake, and then we're gonna pull a string so that we get a straight row. We're gonna rake out the row and then put more potatoes in the ground. Alright, we got these 3 rows in. We got some reinforcements came and helped us, and we have 10 potatoes left, and well, we just can't bear to just toss them. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. Alright, so over here we have a little pile of mulch that just kind of got dumped. We mulched our garlic, and we had leftover mulch in here. So it's just there, and Josiah is gonna go ahead and just bury some of these potatoes and see how they do. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna stick them in there and leave them and see what happens. And Gabriel here was trying to steal potatoes and eat them. Gabriel, he's got something stuck to his tongue.
Looks like a piece of mulch.
Ugh, goofy.
Yep.
So anyway, he's helping us garden today. And then I think we need to go, they're planting these, and then we're gonna go bury those.
You gotta go deeper than that, Jakey. Way deeper, buddy. That one you just buried? No, dig your hole deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
They need to go pretty deep.
Way down in there. There you go. Now put it down in that hole. There you go.
Good job. Now we gotta remember we did this. The kids will remember.
Yes. All right, the potatoes are in, they're buried. I would say in a week or so we're gonna start seeing sprouts from them, which is pretty cool. I think this is more potatoes than we've ever planted. Well, not more pounds than we've ever planted, but numbers of potatoes, yeah. So got the potatoes in. We're going to water some stuff that we put in yesterday, some plants, and then we put some peas over here along this trellis So I've got to bring the water tank in here, which is hooked to a trailer on the back of my tractor. I've got a little 12-volt pump I bought at Harbor Freight. Pumps the water right out. Last year we did gravity fed, took forever. I think towards the end of the year we got this little pump and it made a big difference. So we'll bring that in here in water, and then we're gonna go check on some cows. Okay, y'all, excuse me. We are finished up here. Everything is planted, watered, taken care of the best we can for today. Now I need to go check on my cows again.
Yep.
So I'm hoping maybe we'll have a calf today, but I don't know. I mean, it could be any day, so.
We'll see.
Yep, let's go check them out.
All right, we are down here at the greenhouse. I want to show you guys what I have growing in here. I'm really excited. This is like my favorite time of the year. I love starting seeds. So over here I have a whole tray of saucing tomatoes. I have 6 varieties. So these 2 I'm really interested in trying. I saw them on Living Traditions Homestead on their channel this last summer, and they looked really good. So I decided I'm going to try them. It's called the Opaka and then the Salvatierra, something like that. Salvatierra Select. So I'm excited about that. Then I have like Roma's, San Rosano, Amish Pace, and then something else called Sheboygan. They all sounded good, so I'm trying them. And then I just have a lot of slicers and small tomatoes here. Over here I'm actually started some seeds for a friend of ours, and I'm getting these started for him. And a couple of them I'm going to keep, a couple of different varieties too that I'm going to keep 1 or 2 of. These are all peppers. They haven't germinated yet because peppers take a long time. I am getting, there's a few more tomatoes for our friend, and then like some ground cherries and tomatillos have started to sprout. So that's really exciting. All right, down here I have a lot of flowers. Well, Emma, our oldest daughter, mostly they're hers, but they're also mine. She has a lot. They were getting leggy. She's got a lot of sunflowers. So they were in little cells like the tomatoes and things are in. They were really root bound. So she up potted today into this. She has some dahlias, some cosmos, bachelor's buttons, and I'm not sure what else. Oh, we also have some celery over here. Isn't quite ready to go outside. So we've got celery. We up potted that. And down here I have some other herbs and things. This is pink daisy. That's one of our daughter's plant. I've got marshmallows plants starting to come up, and some oregano, Greek oregano. So there's some other herbs back there like parsley and more oregano and cilantro, just different things. They haven't come up yet. But we had 5 more of these size pots, and the chickens got in here the other day and knocked them all over. So we have to replant that. I can't even remember what all was in there, but we're going to do that soon. We have to put this pallet up. You can see we have it hooked here. So we just have this pallet for the chickens that we have to put. And then of course at night we close the door, close it up. We have a heat mat right now. Peppers like to be very warm to germinate. Actually, like the soil temperature is like 90 degrees right now, which is a little too warm, but I can't cool it off, so it is what it is. We have a little space heater in here too, so that helps keep it warm at night. But anyway, that's what we have growing in here, and I think we're going to go check on the cows for real now. Well, here's Gertie, the Oreo cow. She's like 3/4 Oreo cow. The band doesn't go all the way around. Doesn't go all the way around. She is a Dutch belted, so she's half Dutch belted, and then the other half was, I don't remember. It's beef. It was like her sire was, I want to say, he had like 3 things. It was like milking shorthorn, beef master maybe, beef master, Jersey. I mean, it was like a big hodgepodge mix. So she was a hodgepodge. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna show what she thinks of this situation. So she is due any day. Her udder is really filling up.
You can see her udder.
You can see her udder
better
a lot better
from behind. Yeah.
It's definitely filled out a lot since the last time I looked.
She's like, y'all leave me alone. I do not feel good.
It's still got to get a little bit tighter and bigger, but it could be any match. It might not get tighter and fuller till she actually calves.
Yes.
It just depends. Some of the cows will show signs way before, and then some take a long time. And this will be her third calf.
Yes.
So her first calf we have here is Buttercup. She's this black. This is our horse Pepper.
Yes, Pepper's coming to check us out.
This black one with the horns is Buttercup. So she's
right here.
She's Gertie's, and then she crossed with a Black Angus bull.
Yep.
So she's part Angus, part
And she's due with her first calf.
She's due. Gertie's second calf was born last year, and unfortunately we lost her. She was only about a week old. It was really sad at this point. She was beautiful.
Yes.
Daisy. So we've been going with a flower theme for some reason.
Did you hear what Carly wants to name this if it's a heifer? Zinnia.
Zinnia, yes.
Yes.
So hopefully she throws us another heifer, and it will be Zinnia, which goes with our Z theme.
Yes.
So anyway, yeah. But Buttercup this will be her first calf, so it's pretty exciting to have our multi-generations that we've raised.
We can walk down here and check on Buttercup.
Yeah. Hey, Buttercup. Oh. Most of our cows are calm, but not all of them are walk up to them and pet them calm.
Some of them
are.
They want to walk up to you and pet you with their head and feet.
Yeah, roll you over. But since Gertie was a milk cow, we were pretty hands-on with Buttercup. Yeah. And we will milk Gertie again because we'll have to dry up Cookie soon. So we'll be milking Gertie and Clary together, and then Clary will dry up once Cookie calves in August.
We probably won't milk Buttercup. Here are the two heifers I'm looking at. She's she's bagged up a good bit. This is Issy May. This is our first Tarentaise heifer.
And she's not gonna let us pet her, but
no, she's not one we can handle, but
she's not too
she's very springy and very tight, heavy udder.
Yep, she's getting there. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate y'all, and we will catch you on the next video.